What was there inside this 4,500 years old pyramid, which is 480 feet high from the ground? Just to see it, the researchers sent a robot and a camera inside the pyramid. The robotic camera stopped at a place because there was a slab of stone in front of it. The researchers believed that there must be some secret hidden behind this slab which is buried for the last 4,500 years. They had to know this secret at any cost, so they installed a drill machine in front of the robot which made a hole in that slab. Now a camera was sent inside this hole which saw a scene beyond the slab which no one had seen in the last 4,500 years. When the videos once again showed happiness, there are a total of 138-foot-tall pyramids in Egypt which have faced dozens of earthquakes and many dangerous storms in the last thousands of years, but it is difficult for even one of them to move from one place to another. The tallest and largest pyramid is made of the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the base area of the pyramid is 13 acres, which means that surprisingly not 1 or 2 but 9 football field stones can fit inside this pyramid. According to the calculation, a total of 23 lakh big stones were used in this pyramid, out of which many stones weighed 50 tons. But if we estimate its total weight, then the weight of the pyramid is 60 lakh tons, which is equal to the weight of 12 Burj Khalifa. But what was the purpose of making such tall and luxurious pyramids? Thousands of years ago, when humans did not even have any tools, how were the walls of these pyramids leveled inch by inch? How were 50-ton stones cut into square shapes and transported to 480 feet without any effort? And what kind of engineers were used to make them? It was the hand of the architect who made these pyramids earthquake-proof and also set all their sides at an angle of exactly 51.5 degrees. You will be able to know all this in today's video. So let's start challenge number 1. For many centuries, different research teams were sitting together to know the construction technique of this pyramid. How each side of this pyramid was set exactly on north, south, east and west without a compass. Many experts believe that the architect of that time must have first searched for such land which could bear the weight of stones weighing millions of tons. After that, with the help of the stars, which are known as the poles of the earth, every side of the pyramid was marked. Neither any compass nor any optical instrument was used with just this basic technique. Challenge number 2. The next challenge was land. If the level of the 13-acre land on which this pyramid was to be made was even slightly out, then it would not have been possible for this mountain of 23 lakh stone to stand. Now, to level this land, the engineers of that time neither had a laser leveler nor a force. One expert believes that water would have been poured on all 4 sides of the construction site by standing in it, and then the level of water on one side would have been matched with the level of water on the other side. The part of the land which was not matching the water level would have been leveled by cutting it with the help of chisels and hammers. Challenge number 3. Now on the paramedical traction side, the directions were set, marking was done and the ground level was also set. Now it was time to start the construction, for which big stones weighing lots of tons were requested. But they neither had grinders nor knives to cut these stones. But still they cut 50 tons of stones and gave them square or rectangle shapes. But with whose help? Yes, this is the only tool with the help of which the block were cut. Challenge number 4 now, which this special type of stone which is called limestone today was being cut in the city of Torah, 250 kilometers away from the pyramid construction site. Now the issue was to transport this stone. Each stone weighed 50 tons, i.e. 50,000 kilograms, which is approximately equal to the weight of 3 passenger buses, and many lots of such stones were to be transported. To transport such a huge weight, neither animals could be used in those times nor did they have trucks. So, if this work had to be done in the present times, the transport company would get a good tough time. Surprisingly, this work was done with the help of boats and ships. Yes, the river between Torah and Giza was taken advantage of and the stones were loaded in large boats and transported. Experts believe that this work was not so easy. Such large ships were used to transport the stones. At least 500 workers are employed in loading and unloading of stones. Challenge number 5. The team of experts who were researching the construction of Spirit had now found answers to many of their questions, but one thing was bothering them all the time: that the limestone was cut, transported. The question was how the stones were transported to such a height. Many experts believe that this was planned before the construction of the pyramid. Either they would have gone up through a spiral track, or in a zigzag manner, but one thing is certain, that the 50,000 kilogram stones would have been pulled up with the help of an army of workers. Challenge number 6. It was not just about cutting limestone with chisels and hammers by lots of workers and transporting such huge stones. Inside this pyramid, compartments, ways to enter them and many small tunnels were also made. All other things are fine, but one thing surprised the experts, and that was that the stone used in the inner compartment was not limestone but granite. Yes, granite is such a stone which is considered to be the hardest stone in the world after diamond, or even in Google's Motorola era. Granite cannot be cut without the help of big grinders. Many archaeological experts from all over the world were also made to visit the pyramid, but no one could find any clue about this. It was not known how 4,500 years ago the Egyptians cut a solid stone like granite so cleanly. After many years the experts solved this mystery as well. They cut the stone so cleanly with a saw which had no teeth. Yes, by putting weight on both the sides of the saw without teeth, it was moved on the granite and gravel was put in the middle. Experts believe that it took 4 months to cut such a big stone in this way.